Hey BookTube, I'm Allie and welcome back to my channel, Red's Reading Ramblings. Today I'm here to do this week's Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday is a weekly bookish meme that was created by Lainey at Ginger Reads Lainey and is hosted by Sam from Thoughts on Tones. This week's theme is very appropriate for Thanksgiving. It is books that I am thankful for. The first book that I am thankful for is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe from the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. If you watched my book newbie tag, you would have heard me talk about how this was really like the first series that I got into, so I'm very thankful for this series for getting me into reading, even more so than I had been before. The second book, or really series, that I'm thankful for is Harry Potter. I couldn't find my copy of Sorcerer's Stone, so instead I have Chamber of Secrets, but that's okay. Harry Potter is just a series that is so influential to so many people, including myself, and I'm just really thankful that it exists. The third book that I'm thankful for is The Lightning Thief. Now this series, I don't know when I actually started reading it, but it was the first series that introduced me to the online book community. I read it and I just loved it so much that I needed to know what other people thought about it. So I found all these different websites and fan art and videos. So I'm thankful for this book since it introduced me to the online book community. The fourth book that I'm thankful for is History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. I'm thankful for this book because it was the first book I got to read before it came out. This book is my first and only ARC that I've ever had. I got this ARC in November or December of last year and it came out in January of this year, so I made sure to read it. And honestly, when I got it, I didn't realize it was an ARC. I thought that this was just an Adam Silvera book that was already out into the world, and then I noticed it said Advanced Uncopy Edited Edition and that it had the date that it came out, which is not something that's usually on books. This finally led me to realize that it was an ARC and that I got an advanced copy. And I was so excited when I found that out that I read it super duper fast and I loved it so much. It's actually the only Adam Silvera book that I've ever read though, so I gotta get on with reading his other books. And the last book that I am thankful for is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I'm thankful for this book because it brings up so many different topics and conversations that I think we should be having. Angie Thomas brings things up in this book that aren't really talked about enough, and they need to be talked about more, and that's why I'm thankful for this book, because also after this book came out, I've noticed there's more of a trend of more young adult books talking about harder topics, things that we need to talk about. So I'm thankful that this book started these conversations. And that is the Top 5 Wednesday for this week. I'll see you next week with another Top 5 Wednesday. Thank you for watching. Bye!